It's time for play cooking with Reborn Doll Rosie. That's me. And today we are going to be making my very special first day of school lunch. School's starting, guys. This is the first day of back to school week, and I cannot wait to make my very, very special lunch. I'm gonna pack my lunch after I make it, and my daddy is here cooking the same meal for all the rest of my brothers and sisters. Daddy, please say hi. Hi, I'm Freddy the Doll Daddy. Okay, and then my mommy is, I think, taking care of other kids right now, but she's probably helping them pack their backpacks. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Okay, well, since you can actually, since you're close enough, could you please introduce yourself? I'm Lovey the Doll Mommy. Yeah, I'm helping all the kids get ready with their backpacks and lunches and everything, and Freddy is helping to cook. Yeah, and I am gonna do it myself. I can't wait, I can't wait, I can't wait, I can't wait. Now, you might be wondering, if you've been watching our channel for a little while, you probably know, you might not know this, but my mommy and daddy have a home daycare and preschool for dolls. And all my brothers and sisters and I go to this daycare / preschool. And you might be wondering, why would we be packing lunches and backpacks for the first day of preschool if we're going to be doing this at home? And the answer is simple. Our home daycare / preschool is in a different part of the house. And that means that we will probably have a really hard time if we have to keep going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. So we are going to pack our school lunches, our backpacks, the whole 9 yards, take them to the doll daycare and preschool, and then we can have our first day of school, and it'll be so much fun. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So let's get started. First thing I'm gonna do is show you what I'm gonna be having for lunch. It is going to be mac and cheese. So it's kind of a fun meal, right, Daddy? Yeah, we figured first day of school, let's have a fun meal, and mac and cheese, it's lots of fun. Okay, so this here is my mac and cheese. Let's get that out. So here it is, guys. Right now, it's just pasta in this pot, but I'm gonna cook it. So bring it forward so you can see that this is made out of Play-Doh. Now, I am going to show you guys how I made these noodles out of Play-Doh. So let me put this aside for a minute. And here's my Play-Doh. Get the lid off. So what you need is just a little piece of Play-Doh like that size. And then you just need to roll it in your fingers like so. Daddy, do you think you could take this closer? Sure. So she's just trying to show you roll it like this. Yeah, and then you fold it. You kind of bend it to make like a elbow macaroni. Oh boy, oh boy. Okay, so I'm going to, since I already made a whole bunch, I'm going to just stick that in there. And then always remember to put the lid back on your Play-Doh, because if you don't, your Play-Doh will dry out and it will not be good or usable. So there we go. And now, how you cook pasta is you fill it with water. I'm just going to have Dino-Bot add the water today because my sink is somewhere else. So Dino-Bot is going to add the water. Here you go, Dino-Bot. This is my dinosaur. His name is Dino-Bot. That's what I named him. Oh wait, he put the water in. Okay, so now I'm going to show you this really cool idea that my Annie Manna came up with. Check this out, guys. This is a CD case, but because I don't have a toy stove, she had the idea of me using this as a burner. So I'm going to set it here, and I'm gonna put the pot to boil. Okay? So I'll put it here, and then I'll pretend to turn on my burner. Okay, it's on, and now it's boiling. Bubble, 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 bubble. Okay, so when you're cooking pasta, it's really important that you stir it a little. So I'm just gonna move it over, and then I can stir. Stir, 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 while it's boiling. And then we'll let it boil some more. And we'll slide it over. Okay, it's boiling, 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 bubble, 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 bubble. And now it's time to add the milk, butter, and cheese sauce. My dinosaur, Dino-Bot, is going to do that. I love it when he adds pretend ingredients to my food. It's so much fun. So, he is going to use low-fat butter, and this cheese sauce made out of natural ingredients, and 2% milk. Because if you're over a year old, 2 or older, you should be drinking 2% milk, not whole milk, because it's better for you. And so he's going to put all of that in. So I'm going to take my pot, put it here, and here he goes. He's going to add it in butter and milk and cheese sauce. Okay, it's in there, and I'm going to put it back, and we need to bring the burner closer. Maybe I should just leave it closer, because I think that'll work better, and my spoon keeps falling, but that's okay. I'm going to stir it all up. Stir, 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 stir. And because this was the kind of mac and cheese that's more instant, it's done. Oh boy! Alright, I'm going to show you the mac and cheese one more time. Here it is, and then we'll bring it forward. That is my mac and cheese, and I'm gonna pack for lunch. So now, I'm gonna move the burner, because I don't want anyone to get burned. There. Alright. Now, I guess I have to set it on the burner for a minute, because of what I have to show you guys. I have a special bowl. Here's my bowl. Then I'm going to take this in, and this is how I'm going to pack my lunch. So, let's open it, and we will pour my pasta in there. Some of the noodles got stuck. Alright. Daddy, are you working on your pasta? Well, I've got a big old batch boiling. Mine's not going to go that fast because I'm making mac and cheese for all the rest of the doll kids. That is going to be a big project. But anyway, I've got this, so now I need to put the lid on. Pat, 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 and we're done. Alright, now check out what I'm going to use for my lunchbox. My mommy and daddy said it was okay for me to use whatever bag I wanted to use. I did not have to use a lunchbox, especially because we're going to get to put it in the fridge in our preschool. So, I decided I was going to use this. This is a Giggle Scape shopping bag. I thought that would be a lot of fun to use as a lunchbox, because then I could feel like I went grocery shopping. And I love the idea. And we got this from Target. If you guys want to see that video, if you missed it, we'll put a link for that in the description. Okay? So I'm going to pack my lunch. Alright, first thing I'm going to put in there, obviously, is going to be my mac and cheese. So, I'm going to put my mac and cheese in there. And then I also am going to bring for a drink this milk. It is a milk box. You know, kind of like a juice box, only it's a milk carton, okay? That's what I'm trying to say. So I've got my milk, and then I need some snacks. So I have this cloud-shaped container, and inside we have veggies and crackers. And those are like way cool crackers. They are so awesome. So I have that container of snacks. I'm gonna get the lid back on there. There we go. So I'm packing those. And my bag is falling. Okay. And then I need some fruit. So I wanted an apple. This is an apple that can be cut in half because it has Velcro. So that is way cool. But I'm going to leave it like that, and then I'll pack my apple. And I felt like that wasn't enough fruit, so I also brought a strawberry. And this also opens. So it's got the Velcro. And I have a strawberry. And then I was thinking the strawberry would be really, really yummy with my sweet treat for dessert. I'm going to bring a chocolate bar. I love chocolate bars. My little brother and sister, well, I have a lot of little brothers and sisters, but Iridessa and Dandelion are two of my younger siblings. They are twins. They do not like chocolate. Can you believe it? Apparently some people just don't like chocolate, but I do. And anyway, so I'm going to put this in here. And uh-oh, it almost fell. There we go. Okay, now the last thing I need to make sure to bring is silverware for my food, because if I don't have a fork, I won't be able to eat the mac and cheese. So that completes my lunch. I have lunch. Yay, 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 yay. I hope you'll be putting that in the fridge overnight. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. So I'll set it aside for now, and then I'm mostly packed up my backpack, guys, but I have a couple of things I wanted to add. So I'm going to show you my backpack real quick. You guys are going to love this, okay? I have never seen this before, but my mommy and daddy got it for me as a present a little while back, and now you get to see the wonderful, the awesome, the amazing bus backpack. Oh my goodness, it's a school bus. I love buses. I don't know if you guys realize that about me. I usually talk about how I love dinosaurs and trains and things like that, but I love buses. I've always loved buses ever since I found out what they were, okay? So this is going to be my backpack. It's got everything inside that I need except just a couple of things. So I wanted to pack those right here and show you guys my awesome stuff. So first things first is I have this really cool dinosaur pencil case. So let's bring that forward. It's a dinosaur pencil case. And then I filled it with my colored pencils, and I'm going to need that. So let's open this up and get the stuff inside there. Okay? Everything else is all packed up. I had to bring, like, sheets for my nap mat. Even though I don't like taking naps and I don't normally take naps, I still have to have a nap mat because resting is important. And I had to bring clothes and all sorts of stuff. But I've got a few other things. So the other thing I wanted to bring that I haven't packed yet are my scented markers. Okay? I love this idea. And then that way I can have my own markers just in case. So, you know, sometimes at preschools and daycares, there may or may not be enough stuff. Usually there is. But anyway, I am done. I've packed my whole bag. And aside from having to put my lunch in the fridge until the first day of school, which is going to be Thursday, by the way, I'm set up to go. I'm all ready for school. I can't wait for the first day. My mommy and daddy are going to be my teachers, but so is Mr. Don. He's the teacher that comes to our school and teaches about science and history. And we call that part of the day project time because we usually work on science projects during that time. So anyway, if you guys are interested in seeing a whole entire day of preschool and what our routine of that would look like, then please give this video a like. And please come back tomorrow for more backpack packing with my younger sister Iridessa and her best friend Sparkles. His name is Spark, but his nickname is Sparkles. And then on Wednesday, we're going to do an open house, and on Thursday, we will have our first day of school, and I can't wait. Okay, anyway, if you like this video, then please give it a like. And if you don't want to miss any more Lovey's Doll Family adventures, then please subscribe. And look for the links that I mentioned earlier in the description. The Target video, I think, is the only one. You can also look for my play cooking videos. I have tons of stuff. And the doll tip of the day will be in the description. And we will see you all later. Bye, guys. Bye. And I just finished the mac and cheese. Wow. Okay. Perfect timing for bye-byes. Yep. Alright, bye guys. Bye!